we're headed into the main temple now. We got ourselves a tour guide. See how it goes.
You can see the fighting between monkey and demon. All the monkeys support to Rama to fighting against with demon. Ladies and look at the back of the wall. You can see the sculptures of Apsaras.
Okay, our tour guide is really cool. He's telling us a lot, but I just wanted to say this while I'm remembering it. These ladies that we keep seeing are called Apsara, A-P-S-A-R-A, and they're nymphs that used to be like, basically they were the king's strippers. So the king had 2 queens, and then he had thousands of Apsara, which are the women that danced for him and that were basically kind of his mistresses. Right there, different hair colors, and as you can see, the boobs are more like touched. They're more because people touch them all the time. And he made a joke about Simon doing that, which is hilarious. But okay, sorry, moving on.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
No way.
Perfectly north. So the center of the temple is perfectly facing west and perfectly facing north. That's what we just saw. It's awesome. And then these 4 pools right here, do they represent earth? The 4 elements, earth. Okay, cool. So there used to be wooden doors here, and this was a meditation room. So after you clean yourself down at the pools, you come up here into these meditation rooms. There's nobody up here. I mean, relatively few. This is so interesting. I can't believe Pol Pot used to live here. Yeah, up till 1979, Pol Pot lived here for 4 years, and then he got kicked out.
He basically just squatted on the temple for a few years.
Yeah, so we're in the 2nd level right now, and up there is the 3rd level. So there's 5 main spires, and they're for the 5 peaks of Mount Meru, which is basically heaven for Hindus. That's why there's the 5 main spires. And the stairs are super steep and narrow. We were wondering why, if that was just because people were smaller back then or what. But it's actually because the path to heaven is supposed to be difficult. Yeah, it's supposed to be difficult. So they want you to actually walk up the stairs sideways. Instead of walking up like we would normal stairs, you walk 1 foot up and then the other foot up sideways, facing sideways up the stairs, to be more respectful and to because no mere mortal should be able to easily just hop their way up to heaven. Interesting. You can always see 3 spires in any direction in respect to the 3 Trinity gods that this temple was built for, which is Shiva, Brahman, and Vishnu. Vishnu being the main god, who is the protector of the realm, and then Brahman, the creator, and Shiva, the destroyer in Hindu religion. So they replaced the statues of Vishnu, Brahman, and Shiva with statues of Buddha. There's actually 4 Buddha statues up there, sitting, reclining, standing, and another one as well. So now it's a Buddhist temple. So there's 12 entrances on each side as well, and they're all based on the zodiac symbols and the animals that go along with it and are decorated as such. So this one in front of us is rooster. That's pig. I can't remember that one. But anyways, as you get closer, what would have been up there, for at least in terms of decoration, you would have seen stuff for the animal zodiac sign that each represents. And there's 12, so each side has 3. So we're on our way up to the top, the 3rd level of Mount Meru. I actually know of Angkor Wat. Excited to make our way up. There's supposed to be 4 Buddhas up here that we should be able to see now. Yeah, easily the strictest part. Yeah, legs need to be covered, arms need to be covered. I'm in shorts that are below my knees so I can come up, and also a t-shirt, which is okay. So that's the dress code. So the king was actually buried in the center of the 3rd level, which is right in front of us right here. He was buried there, but when the French came, they did some archaeology and some excavation, took the Vishnu statue that was on top of his grave, and then also excavated his grave as well, and took the gold that went along with it.
So I'm just standing in one of the pools. Earth, wind, fire, or water. We won't know. on the 3rd floor, and there is where the king was buried, where the Buddhist statues are. It's just so crazy how like perfectly symmetrical all this building is. Like when we took a picture on the floor and it was perfectly center, but just like the rest of this temple is the same way. Another one of the pools. It's pretty crazy. This was all just built for one man to come up to. This is a really cool view looking from the 3rd floor out to the entrance of Angkor Wat. You can kind of get a better idea of how high we are right now and just how big this place actually is. So we found some temple kittens from the top of Angkor Wat. Pretty weird thing to see. Didn't expect that. They're so cute. Alright, so we came out the back of the temple and there is literally like no one here. We're gonna try to go get a good picture. Pretty cool. I'm assuming tour groups just don't really come back this way. It's a little off the beaten path. Or they just don't think you can.
So we found out that the way they built this temple, it took them 37 years. Now it's the largest religious monument in the world, so how did they do it in 37 years? Good question. They got the limestone from about 60 kilometers away, sandstone from about 60 kilometers away, and underneath the sandstone there was lava rock, which they used to form the base. That's a lot of what we see when you see like kind of the spongy looking rock. Actually there's some of it in a pile over there, you see that right there? That's all lava rock. Then they put the sandstone on top, and the way they transported that was down the Siem Reap River, and they would transport it down like on bamboo boats and then up to about a spot that's about 10 kilometers away, and then drag 3 billion tons worth of sandstone using elephants. Actually, the elephants were the ones who dragged it here.
And slaves.
And then over 1 million people, including some slaves too, but over 1 million people helped build this place. So that's how it came into being in only 37 years. Pretty unbelievable. It's also unbelievably hot. It's like, it's got to be close to 100 degrees. I am not feeling well. Not horribly, but my stomach's like just a disaster. Probably shouldn't have drank last night, but I don't think that's the reason. I think I might have caught what Brooke had in Vang Vienne. So that sucks, but can't complain. I mean, look where we are. It's absolutely unreal. The place is ginormous. People actually didn't believe, when the French found it, they didn't actually believe that it was built by the Khmer people because it was so magnificent and so sophisticated. The building was so sophisticated. They thought it had to be something from Roman times. I might have said that yesterday, but I just wanted to cover all my bases.
So I'm not sure if it's because it's lunchtime or so hot or what, but there is literally just like no one in here. So I'm back at the GoPro reins. Sorry, my history lessons aren't as good as Ian's, but I'll show you some cool stuff.
So Brooke found us, and we are on our way to lunch right now. I gotta admit, like, that's absolutely like awe-inspiring and astonishing. It's, I don't know about you, but it's something I've never even,
The fact
you
that
can't even imagine it really until you get
so
there.
much is still standing from its original
Yeah.
build is just like absolutely incredible.
You're right, and that's the thing too. Like, honestly, what separates this from all the other Watts is that it's pretty original still. Like, despite the fact that it's been conquered by multiple people, you know, the Cambodians, then the Cams, then the Thais, and shit, yeah, Pol Pot lived here. Despite the fact, it's still in amazing condition. It's all original as opposed to being rebuilt. Most of it's original.
Yeah, I mean, it's constantly in a state of being rebuilt and like restored, but I mean, overall, the structure,
oh yeah,
the bones of the structure are what was originally
exactly. It's unreal.
erected.
It's absolutely beautiful. Anyway, unbelievable place.
So we're walking up to Angkor Wat for the sunrise on our third morning. Looks like it's gonna be a really good one. It's beautiful.
It's gonna be so sweet. Okay, with some reluctance, we're leaving the temple structure now, and basically gonna be leaving Angkor Wat today. Siem Reap in general. Siem Reap is the town. Had a really fun time. Really amazing place. Yeah, very hot. But the temples are unbelievable. They're so well put together still. They've been preserved and kept together almost in their original form. And it's just so impressive. It's the largest religious monument in the world, and you can definitely feel that. It's pretty cool. Siem Reap was great. We had a really fun time, had some great food, met some good people.
Yeah, they have great nightlife.
Yeah, the nightlife's pretty cool actually down on Pub Street. It's called Pub Street, which is great, which is right near the night market. Had a couple good meals. There's a place called Genevieve's. We didn't get to go, but we heard it's awesome.
Really good,
yeah, so
you have to make a reservation.
Yeah, you got to make a reservation in advance. But all in all, just really a really nice, fun, relaxing couple days. Yeah, I mean, we did a lot.
The pool, which was like the smartest thing we could have done here, because when you do like 10 hours of temples, the last thing you want to do is come back to like a hot room.
That's true.
In the pool. It's so nice.
That's true. The first thing you want to do is go jump in the pool and cool off, which is great. So, yeah, good recommendation is get a hostel or a hotel with a pool. Spend a little extra, it's worth it totally. So, we stayed at Tania Guest House.
Which was like a little more pricey.
A little more pricey, but totally worth it. Really nice place. We're actually going back there to sleep right now because we woke up again at 5 in the morning. So, oh, and the sunrise thing is definitely worth it. Like if you're not an early bird or whatever, just deal with it. Stop being a pansy. Get out and do it because it's awesome. We will miss Angkor Wat, but we will be back at some point, I'm sure. Right?
Yeah.
Adios.